Hello everyone. This is Dr. Naktim Chattopadhyay. I come from basically from a pharmaceutical industry and working more than 20 years into the cancer field, uh, mainly into the cancer research, global business development, etc. I run my own organizations called Esperer Group, which deals into cancer nutrition research, cancer research, and drug delivery. The book that I have recently written, the name of the book is The Psychology of Climbing Ladder. To be very honest, since in this book I have gathered all those experience that I have gone through in my entire journey of the career. While I was climbing my ladder of my career, how I was feeling, how I was internalizing all the facts. I have tried to give a honest confession in this book in a form where everybody gets a way and a different mirror while climbing the ladder in their professional lives. Of course, most of the time we spend in our professional lives, so that's what we do in our professional life, and the person we become by working in our professional life, the same person we remain at our personal life too. So at point of time, our professional life influences a lot of our personal life. So there are a lot of internalizations which I try to depict in this book in a form where everybody can use it in their daily life. For example, I have experienced in my life too that there are some myths which has been said, which has been taught, like maturity is one. We all know that, we all learned from our childhood that as we grow, as we take a better responsibilities in life, we get mature. In my book, I said it's probably a myth. That's what I understood. Because what kind of situations that you are dealing with, what kind of challenges that you are dealing with, that makes you mature. Not the number of years that you spend on that position, on the company, on that particular role. I said it's the incompetency of a person. When he realizes that incompetency of a person, the real growth starts. So knowing what you can't do is actually makes you mature. It takes you one step ahead in your life. Many times we have seen people saying that indecisiveness is bad. But in my life, I have seen, if you can navigate that indecisiveness, if you can navigate into if you call it a dilemma, because a professional person having the right skill set, many times we become undecided. We know what we should do, still we don't do. So that's typically it is called dilemma. I said dilemma is good, provided you can use your dilemma, or rather dilemma time, into rethinking. So you get a chance to review of your decisions or final decisions that you're going to take. So sometimes dilemma, not sometimes, many times dilemma is good, provided if you take it in that way. We say that it's a bad time. Most of us, we get a bad time in our professional career. We say, it's a bad time. Wait, it will pass through. I said, no, The sunrises happens, we know, after the dark only. So the dark has come in your life. That definitely says there is a sunrise on the side. So what do you do on that time? How the sunrise is going to be, it depends how the time is spent on the dark days. How your attitude, how your behavior, how you are taking control over on your thought process. I tried to give the relevant real-time examples in the book of all these situations. There are 12 chapters in the books. These are the chapters. Dilemma is good. Maturity is a myth. Dark sunrise in your life. What do you do when you are in challenges? Is rigidity is good? I have seen many managers talking about this guy is very rigid. He doesn't listen to us. I was rigid. Rigid on what? Rigid on what you think. If you change your belief system more frequently, then you lose your identity. So being rigid is not bad. Only thing is that you should know how to put your rigidity across the table. So people can understand that this is not something called stubborn. This is you are trying to validate your points. More focus. So rigidity is good. I try to give some real-time examples that how rigidity can bring the productivity. I hope you're going to like it. So end of the day, every day we go to the office, wherever we go for our workplace, we see a lot of conflicts. We see there are a lot of disagreements around us. And that is the time we either quit, or we argue, or we judge the person, or we force, or we leave. The best way of collaborate in a situation where there are a lot of conflicts, there are a lot of disagreements, it's being agreement with disagreement. No, this is truth. Now when you say that I agree on what you're saying, but if the but is big, then your agreement is not valid. But your but is small. If you say I agree, but 1, 2, 3, 4 things, I have a concern. So that's the right way of putting your disagreement and being agreed with the disagreement situation, and which resolves the best way of any conflicts, and it builds relationship, it builds positivity, it builds productivity. I have again given some examples in the book. I hope you'll enjoy reading those examples. So end of the day, all those factors or realization that maturity is something, rigidity is good, maturity is something different, all those things, dilemma is good, all those things gives you it puts you in front of the mirror. See, life is challenging. For everyone today, life is challenging. The question is that, what do you want? What do you want in life? Now, if you ask me what I want in life, I would say I would like to be closer to the God. I'll be more meaningful to my surroundings, and I want to find why in my life. So it's very important for all of us to end of the day, we realize why we are doing it. And that is called self-discovery. And it doesn't happen one day. It doesn't happen by reading some books, novels, and it has to go through. The journey has to go through. With the internalizations that I'm talking about, once we come into this effect, we definitely find the meaning of the life. We see the things very differently, and it helps end of the day to climb the ladder. So ladder in in our professional life cannot be climbed only by the skills. Skills is the last skill to help you. What is required is self-discovery. So in this book, The Psychology of Climbing Ladder, I try to give all the real-time insights where the why of life and self-discovery of us been achieved. Enjoy reading. I hope you will like it. Thank you. Thank you for watching the video.